Okay, we did Paris with kids. Now let's talk about London with kids and the things that I do and don't recommend that we did there. So here's what we did in one day in London with our 3 kids. Firstly, our Airbnb was located outside of the city because staying in central London is so expensive. So we started our day by taking an Uber to central London, and we were dropped off near Buckingham Palace in hopes of watching the changing of the guard. I know that this can be a very cool experience and it is a must do for so many, but I saw barely anything because there were thousands of people there and it honestly felt quite overwhelming with kids. I think I would have preferred to visit Buckingham Palace at a lower crowd time of day while traveling with little ones, but we did enjoy watching the guards march and seeing the horses. The cool thing about London is you can walk between lots of the sites. We walked from Buckingham Palace through St. James Park and over to Westminster Abbey. The park was blooming with flowers and we paused to let our kids climb some trees as well. We made it to Westminster Abbey and took some photos on the outside, and then it's just a short walk from there around the corner to Big Ben. The last time I visited London, it was under construction, so I was so happy to see it in all its glory, and my kids were excited to see the real clock tower from Peter Pan. We stopped for photos on Westminster Bridge and then continued down to the end of the bridge where you can walk down some stairs to this perfectly framed photo spot with Big Ben. It's not really a secret, so there are other people trying to take photos there too, but it wasn't bad for a weekend. Our next stop was Borough Market, and although it would have been possible to walk, we opted for the bus. It's so easy to take the bus in London. Just search the route on Apple Maps, and when it's time to board the bus, you can just use tap to pay on your phone and your kids are free. This is also the cheapest way you can ride a double-decker bus in London. You don't have to buy a bus tour, just take the city buses. Now, we were there on a weekend. It was Sunday, so Borough Market was very busy. I was glad we had extra family members with us, so we didn't have to fight the crowds within the market with our kids. We posted up on the outside of the market and all took turns venturing in to buy and taste foods. Of course, we got these chocolate-covered strawberries, and yes, they were so delicious. From the market, I talked my family into more walking. Just 0.7 miles from there to Tower Bridge, and wow, it is so beautiful. We took pictures from afar and then went up close and planned to only see from the outside, but they told us that since a portion of the inside of the bridge was closed, they had a discounted entry fee. So we paid at the door and took our kids up. I'm so glad we did it. There was an interactive booklet with stamps for the kids to collect at different points along the way, and then when you get to the top, there's a glass floor that we had so much fun with. We watched how the boats passed underneath and my kids really enjoyed it. After that, we took the tube, which is also very easy to navigate, to King's Cross Station. We had to show the family the Harry Potter platform 9 3/4 and the Harry Potter shop they have there as well. Our kids are big Harry Potter fans, and so are we. That's all we had time for with our one day in London, but follow along as I share other destinations we visited in the UK and how to manage a UK road trip with 3 kids. I'm Cami and I'm sharing 30 days of travel tips, so I hope you'll follow along for more.